And so when those 5 emotional needs are not met, what typically happens is there's either an explosion or there's an implosion. People get angry or they shut down. They get violent or they go silent. And so if you are, starting to do this work, clarifying your vision, values, and resources, I would almost guarantee that you are going to experience some of these, violent or silent type emotions from your partner, or even in yourself. And so being aware that these underlying emotional needs are just as important as food, water, shelter, and energy can help you to have compassion and to, see it as an opportunity to actually help someone or even yourself really clarify what it is that they want. Because, they're essentially saying, my life is in danger here. And so I'm either going to, fight, flight, or freeze. That's literally what they're saying. And what's interesting is this guy, David Rock, as I mentioned, when he's found research that when people are, connected up to, brain scanning machines, and they are, given, shown different things on a computer screen, the same area in the brain that, reacts to disgust, like when there's a smell or the visual of something rotting or just something just gross, the same part of our brain for disgust lights up when we see those things or when we experience something that's unfair, right? Our brain actually, whether it's a tiger in the bushes or a competitor at work who might, take something away from us, that can have the real physiological effects in our brain, and it can evoke these sometimes scary for ourselves and others experiences of aggression or shutdown. So being aware that they're normal, they're healthy, and that they're actually patterns that can help you to really dive deep to figure out what is the deeper why that is behind this strong response from someone, because there's obviously something important there. So there's 4 tricks that I found are really helpful to turn this problem into a solution. The very first one is to be aware of this scarf, this status, certainty, autonomy, relatedness, and fairness, and to take it off and not be blind to it anymore. To realize that, we're all just kind of walking around this emotional minefield in our relationships with other people, and we all have our own kind of hidden, mines that most people are unaware of. And when someone steps on them, they step on our status, or someone brings up an unexpected thing, or someone does something and it challenges our feeling that we have control over our own life and that we're autonomous, or someone does something and it makes us feel a loss of connection and relatedness with that person, or someone does something and it feels just unfair. And to the other person, they're just like, I have no idea what I did. It's like one of those emotional landmines got stepped on, and it either blew up or it was an explosion or an implosion, and people can get hurt, and that can trigger their landmines, and it can just this whole chain reaction and turn into this no man's land where people are on either side, and it's a stalemate, and they can't get across to each other. And this has caused so much stress and suffering in my own life before I was aware of the importance of these emotional needs. And I've seen it in my clients and my students. Be aware of it. It's real, it's healthy, and it's actually an opportunity if you can be with it. And realize that when either someone steps on your emotional landmines or you step on theirs, that it's because something that they really valued that was really important to them just got challenged. And so you can dig in and find out. So the